If you don't tune in, then you're wrong. Honey Closet know what's really going on. So tell me something good, tell me something good. You better turn up the volume in every hood. Which clubs really poppin'? Who clothesline rockin'? Which show should I be watching? Redbone pretty, let the world know. And if it's sweet like honey, that's my girl show. Biggie Beats, turn the volume up. Chuck Beat, turn the volume up. J-Dub, turn the volume up. DJ, turn the volume up. Honey Closet. Honey's Closet. Honey's Closet. Honey's Closet. Honey, 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 honey's Closet. Honey, 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 honey's Closet. No one else to listen to, check her elegance. Sick of all them weak shows, here's the medicine. Kept their ears to the streets, true veterans. This is Marge's favorite damn show. I tried telling them it's about to go up, stairways. My girl Honey on the motherfucking airways. It's about to go up, stairways. My girl Honey on the motherfucking airways. Turn up, East Coast, turn up, Japan, turn up, Motherland, turn up, Europe, turn up, South America, turn up, Australia, turn up, whole world, turn up.
Honey, 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 honey. What's up, all my honey bees and honey bears, my honey, aka my honey hangers. Thank you for tuning in tonight to Honey's Closet, live from thepowerofvoices.com. We are live from Honey's Closet crew, Val Young. We're on YouTube. We're streaming pretty much everywhere. There's no reason why you cannot see us. Thank you to each and every person who tunes in each week. A little bit of changes with Honey's Closet. So starting today and there on out, we will be on from 8 to 9. We're going to cut down to an hour, which means we're going to have a whole hour of packed fun. It's just going to be constantly going. We're going to just be like, "Argh." Like, okay, as you can see, you hear a voice. I don't know if he's just trying to be seen or if he's trying not to be seen because he's pointing to the kitchen. Okay, we're going to let you go. So tonight I have a co-host. Not sure how long he's going to co-host with me, but you guys know it's Autism Awareness Month. And for everybody who pretty much knows me knows that I have a son that's autistic. His name is Darius. He is 29 years old. And so we have Darius joining us as a co-host. Hi, Darius. Say hi to the microphone.
Hi.
So you guys say hello, honey bear, honey hangers.
Hello, honey bear, honey hangers.
Darius is not really thrilled to be here. Like, he was not trying to be on board right now. He found out there's a TV and he does not want to be here. But we're going to see how long he'll hang out with us. So, of course, I'm always joined by the one and only, the jack of all trades, the guru of all things, the legendary, we call him Uncle Lee, affectionately, the Invisible Man, Lee Michaels.
What's up? And I'm sporting my...
Yes. So we have our, I don't know if you can see us, but we have our shirts, Autism Awareness shirts. They're all handmade by yours, well, not yours truly, but by Darius. Darius has made all the shirts, and we're all rocking.
Good job, man.
Yeah.
I love this shirt. Thank you.
So Darius, tell everybody your name. I mean, what's your name?
Darius Robertson.
When's your birthday?
May the 5th.
And what are you going to do for your birthday?
Bowling.
You want to go bowling? Why are you going to do that face, though? I know that's a fake face. I know what that means. It's like, okay, I'm going to say all that you want me to say so I can get the hell up out of here. Darius, is there anything you want to say to everybody who's listening? I think Tiffany's going to be listening. Anything? Yeah. Are you glad to be here hosting with Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you sure? You don't seem too thrilled. Are you sure you're happy to be here?
Yeah.
With me and Uncle Lee? Yeah? What are you going to get for your birthday? What do you want for your birthday?
Down laptop.
Okay, so let me tell you a really quick story. So, my dad got out the hospital on Friday. And so when we left the hospital, they had a portion of his medicine available, right? Which it happens several times. So they go, well, they gave him a week's worth. So they said, we'll call you when the rest is available. Well, they end up calling the same day about 8:00 at night. And so I was like, okay, he has enough for a week. I'll go get it, whatever. So my dad had to have it, go get my medicine. So Kaiser has a 24-hour pharmacy. So I'm like, it's like 10:00 at night. I'm like, okay, I'm going to take Darius with me. So we go up to Kaiser. We have the pharmacy transferred over to the 24-hour pharmacy. It takes like 30 minutes. So when we're all done, we get ready to go. My headlight on my car is going out and you have to hit it. So we get in the car and I'm like, right. So I'm like, turn the car on. When you start my car up, my doors automatically lock. Okay. So I'm like, oh, we got to go hit we got to go hit the headlight. So I'm like, Darius, come on, you're going to go with Mom, hit the headlight. So we get out the car to go hit the headlight and the doors closed. We're locked out. Car's on, phone's in the car, purses in the car, everything's in the car. Wow. So I'm like, okay, we can't get it. What do I do? Right. So there's like a little security guard that, cruises the parking lot. Darius, shh. Wait a minute. Give me 5 more minutes, okay? And I'll let you go. That cruises the parking lot. So I'm like, I need help. I lock my stuff in the car. He's like, do you have AAA? And I'm like, I do, but I don't have a card. And the AAA number, because my aunt bought me AAA when I blew the tire when you helped me. So she gave me the number and it's in my phone. Well, my phones are in the car. So he's like, well, we can Google the number and see if they'll come out, but they're going to want the card or something. So yeah, so we Googled it, called AAA, and the lady was giving us a hard time at first. Anyway, so the guy comes out. So he's like, maybe if you'd be nice, he'll do it. Sometimes they want to see the card first. I'm like, I don't have anything. So guy comes out, really cool. He has on a NASCAR hat, the King, Richard Petty, right? So I'm like, oh, NASCAR fan, yay. He's like, we're cool. He opens the thing up for me, and I get my purse, and I gave him the card number. It was no big thing. But so Darius is doing what typical Darius, making noise. He's agitated. He didn't want to come in the first beginning. He's mad. So we were talking about Darius and autism awareness and whatever. And so he's like, so your birthday's coming up, right? And he's like, yeah, my birthday. And he goes, so what you going to do for your birthday? He goes, go to Amazon and get me a Dell computer.
He knows exactly what he wants.
But he's telling the tow truck driver.
Right. Go to tell him what.
Yeah. Since you asking, mofo, go to Amazon and get me a Dell computer, and did the peace finger and got in the car. He was like, I'm done with your son. He's smart. I go, yeah, he know what he want. Yeah. So.
That's right.
Yeah. Darius is like, I don't have to open the door. Since you're asking, get me a Dell computer. And that's what he's telling everybody, that he wants a Dell computer.
Not IBM.
Mm-mm.
Not a Toshiba.
Dell. What is his fascination with Dell? I do not know. But he said Dell computer, and that's what he wants. Yes. Hey, Patrick. What's up? Yeah. So, Darius, are you not going to hang out with us and talk? Yeah. Is there anything that you want to talk about?
The Dell computer. Those are my just
That's what you, okay. I don't know that last little foreign language you just said, but, yeah. The people are coming on to see you. Aren't you going to talk and say something, entertain us? So for all you guys, okay. Look at you. You're on TV. Look. Hey, you're a superstar. So for those of you guys who are just tuning in or wondering, who is this guy she has sitting next to me? This is my son, Darius. He's autistic. April is Autism Awareness Month. We are celebrating Autism Awareness Month inside the closet tonight, and he is co-hosting with us. I do not know how long he will be co-hosting, how long he will manage. But Darius, can you stand up and show me your shirts that you made? Stand up, babe. Look, he's made these shirts. They're handmade. He has on one with the little puzzle piece on the pocket. He's made this one. Of course, I put rhinestones on mine. I have to bling it out for the ladies. And Uncle Lee is sporting his. He has to come back around here and sport his for us as well. Uncle Lee has his shirt on.
I'm popping.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, Darius. I appreciate it. I love this shirt. Did a good job.
Say thank you.
I'm gonna sell a bunch of them.
Yeah. We've already got about
Yeah.
now. This morning I had 3 orders from yesterday. I got 2 more today.
Nice.
So yeah. And then he's made this one. Let's not. Once we get to doing it, we hand did the glove.
Nice.
And so we're doing those. And I gotta give credit where credit's due. I have a design for my autism, my logo, but it's kind of hard to get that logo redone by someone. And so I will say that the Joker came up with the idea of doing the handmade shirts. He basically came up with the idea for Darius to do them himself. So what we're going to do is all the shirts that Darius makes and we sell, they will be autographed by Darius. So absolutely an amazing idea. Creative. So and they're working. People are loving them. So shout out to the Joker for coming out with that idea and helping us with that. So, and yeah, he's very, it has to be done right, perfect. Like he wants everything to be done by Darius. And so I appreciate that. That's awesome. So yeah. So yeah. So go to our, please go to our website, Unite to Live with Autism. That's Unite, the number 2, Live with Autism. There's a lot of information on the website regarding autism. So we're going to talk a little bit tonight about symptoms to look for. Most children between the age of 1 and 2, they may react one way. And as they start to get older, 2 years old, their behavior changes. So we're going to go over throughout the night. We're going to go over, a few of the symptoms. I'm going to give you guys 10 symptoms of, signs to look for with children with autism. And number 10 is oh my God, I have too many gadgets right here. Unresponsive to others. When Darius was younger, when he was a baby, he was pretty normal. But as he got older, he was very he didn't communicate well with other people. He was kind of standoffish. So that's one of the signs if your child starts to be a little bit distant from people, not wanting to be around people. It's a sign. Now, that's not the only sign. So don't think that because your child right now just is ignoring you that there's something wrong with them, because all children ignore their parents at some time or whatever. But there's a lot of signs. And so we have some of the information up again on Unite to Live with Autism. I update the website weekly, periodically with information. There's so much information that's coming out. Like there's been a big thing in the last 5 years. It's longer, but with regarding immunizations. People are not getting their child, immunizations because they're afraid that they're going to get autism. And I can't tell you if that was a reason or not. It's kind of hard to tell exactly where it comes from, but it is a thought, because if your child is normal and then as they get older, 1 to 2 years old, their behavior starts to change, you wonder what is making that behavior change.
Yeah. At least you have to question or be curious as to what has changed in the environment, or is it, some of the shots that are mandatory now that kids have to have.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a tough one to figure out, I'm sure.
Right, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what's up, Rocky? I see you. Yeah. So me and my cousin, we have this thing. My little cousin, she just had a baby. Well, he's a year now, and they have not got the baby their immunizations, and I'm like, it scares me in a sense. Because if your child is out playing somewhere, when you start taking your kids out into the public and stuff, you have to be cautious of what they can catch. So it makes me like a little nervous. Like, should the kids be out in the public? You have to be a little bit more careful when you're not getting them their shots, their immunizations, where you take them, because they're more prone to catching diseases, and it's a scary situation. It's a definitely scary situation. But a lot of people are not, they're not. So how does that work with the schools? That's what I want to know. How does your kids go to school? Because, you have to have your immunizations to go to school.
That's true.
So are we going to work on laws that let children go to school without immunizations? Is there going to be an outbreak of kids passing more diseases because they're not immunized?
I mean, it's already, an issue. Hold on here. I just realized something. An issue in the schools when you send your kids to school and they have colds and flus and stuff like that because you have to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Can't afford to stay home. That in itself is a problem.
Right.
So if they're not immunized, that opens up Pandora's box for other diseases to be passed through.
Right.
But so if a parent decides that they don't want to have their kids immunized, can they stay at home and homeschool?
They can
them
probably
at that point?
homeschool, but
Yeah.
are you going to be at home mom? Because one of the
Yeah.
parents have to be at home parent
That's right.
to homeschool.
Yeah.
To all the school.
Yeah, he does not like. He is so happy to be done with school. Now, again, we have an 800 number, 800-914-1670. It's a 24-hour hotline where you can call and talk to us if you have questions about if you're living with autism, you have a child or your family member or anyone you know that has a child living with autism, and you have questions or concerns, please hit us up, 1-800-914-1670. And it's 24 hours. We are available. Now, Darius went to school. He went to regular school. When he went to high school, Darius was far advanced than most of the kids in his classroom. So he was the MC 2 years in a row for the graduating class for his school.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he did the MC. It was hilarious because how he's acting now, he has no, he's not amused at any of this. He's like, I don't understand why I'm here. Why did she take me from my regular behavior? Because they do not like change. Children with autism do not like change. They like everything to be the same way, the same thing every day, whatever. So when you make a change in their life, he is miserable right now because there's a change in his life. But he has to get used to getting out the house and doing things because now, children with autism, there's always something that they do that stands out. They are just extremely creative in something. He's a computer whiz kid. You can literally take all these computers in here. Like he's probably sitting here like he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 computers in here, and I can't put my hand on one of them. He loves computers.
You like computers, huh? Yeah.
Which computer do you like in here? Which one do you like?
I don't like.
You want mine because that one's going home.
He got his mind made up.
Yes.
You know that one, huh?
Yes, but the problem is that he does not understand that you cannot put viruses on mommy's computer. And that's what happens. Why my computer has all this junk in here is because he sneaks it when I'm away from home, and he turns it on, and he clicks on stuff that he's not supposed to click on.
Yeah.
But you can take all these computers apart, all the wiring, everything apart. We can go in there and sit down and watch TV and come back. You'll have them all back up and running. He will.
That's good. That's talent.
Yeah, he loves computers. I told you can't. Okay, so P, if you want a shirt, I will get you a shirt. We just started making these shirts. So I'm glad that people are really, really, really taking to the shirts, and I'm super, super excited and happy about that. So yes, we will get you a shirt. I don't think they make your size though, P. That's a custom order, not a slam. He's just really tall. But this is great. You like this? This is what I do every Tuesday. Are you impressed?
Wait to use some tablet?
Yes, you have to wait to use the tablet, Darius. I asked you to come here and behave.
I'll behave.
Okay. Is there anything else that
He's
you
doing
want
a good job.
But he's totally annoyed
You
right
see
now.
yourself on the screen?
Look at yourself. Look.
That's what people are seeing right now. They see you all around the world, everywhere. On
They see
Facebook and
Darius.
YouTube.
They see Darius.
That's right. You the man.
AC-A2.
Who? Oh, yeah, HC for Honey's Closet.
AC, bro. Honey's Closet.
Okay, Rocky, please do. Please do. They're all handmade by Darius. So yeah. Yeah, see, people are seeing you all over the world. They're seeing such a handsome man. I have to admit that he's actually a grown man. It's
hard to convert from
you want to watch TV?
Your baby.
Go. Yeah, it's kind of hard because it's, I think he's done with us.
Was he watching?
He found something on there that he's
There's cable in there, so
yeah, he found something. I'm going to read a couple of quotes right here that I find that I love. One of them is, if they can't learn the way we teach the way they learn. It's an autism quote.
Yeah. But you know what? It's all about, because see, I was kind of a different kind of kid in school. First, they were talking about putting me in a special class because I just didn't have the patience. Maybe I have some forms of autism. But my aunt, who's a teacher, she's retired now, of course, but she sat down with me one day and she said, "Ain't nothing wrong with this boy."
Yeah.
Okay? The problem is the class is moving too slow and he loses interest in it.
Right.
Okay? So then she had to retrain my brain and not what to learn, but how to learn.
Right.
Okay? And then she made it fun and it kept me engaged.
Right.
So a lot of times, they were talking about putting me on medicine. And I don't need it. I didn't want that.
Right.
And my mom wasn't going to let that happen anyway.
Hey.
So it worked out, and everybody had a better understanding of how to teach me how to learn.
To learn.
Yeah.
That's my son. He's okay. It's his night tonight. We're just he's back and forth because he's co-hosting.
Oh, is he?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, well, they have a way of learning.
Mm-hmm.
And normally, I mean, if you look at some of the most geniuses in the world, they're to themselves.
I have a friend who is a website designer and developer, and he's autistic.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes he'll drive you a little batty because he's very detailed and explaining in detail, and you go, okay, I got it. Okay, let's move on.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the way he is.
Right.
But he turns out some great websites. He's just talented.
They are very, very talented. Very, very talented. But the reason for our foundation is that we don't want people to frown. People look at autism as something negative, and we have to make positives out of it. So another symptom of autism is repetitive behavior patterns. Constantly doing something repetitive. Darius likes to paste. And he'll take the tops off of bottles, anything he can get in his hands, and he does this constant where he's making noise. Clack, 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 clack. And everything he does is repetitive. You can get with him and say, "Darius, stop doing this."
Mm-hmm.
Right? And he'll stop it, but then he'll go back to doing it because his mind is telling him, I got to go back to do it.
Now, some kids that have the autism, loud noises bother them.
Some children do not like loud noises.
Yeah.
He is not one of them.
Okay.
Because he makes the
noise. He's a noise maker.
Yeah.
So they're all different.
They're all different.
Yeah.
There's so many different levels of autism. You have Asperger's. A lot of people with Asperger's syndrome can live on their own, take care of themselves. Yeah, like the lady that was in her husband. They can take care of themselves. They can tend for themselves. Darius could never live by himself, or, I would never let him go and catch the bus by himself. Now, he does stay home a little bit. If I got to run to the store real quick, he can do that. But just to be on his own a lot, no. But you have some different forms or levels of autism where they can.
Would he leave the house and just wander around?
No, he won't leave or wander around. Now, when he was younger, he used to leave school. And one time he left school and hopped the fence, and he used to love animals. He loved animals. So he would hop the fence, and they had these Rottweilers, vicious. And he was back there, and the dogs would not bite him. And we had to call the police. The school called us and called the police. And the police was like, how do we get him out of here? And finally, somebody came and said, he's autistic. The homeowners came home and said, they won't bite him. They sense it. And they did. They knew. And they protect him. They would not let the police or us get him. Yeah, so the owners had to finally come and get their dogs back.
Yeah.
And be like, okay, get them. That's the only way we were able to get Darius out of there.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Hi, Alana from Jersey City, Joker's niece. Yeah. So, yes. So animals have a sense to children with disorders as well.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. There's a story. Yeah, there's a story where he's always into stuff to dogs and stuffed animals and stuff like that. So he had all these stuffed animals, and he set them all up at our table with plates. And I guess he thought, I need to feed my dogs. And he hopped on his big wheel and rode to the grocery store, which is like from here to the mobile station, maybe further. Parked. This man said that he was getting ready to park his car in the parking stall, and Darius put his hand up and said, nope, and put up in the parking stall. My dad, we were like, where is he? My dad went looking for him, went to Food for Less and seen his big wheel in the parking stall, and went in there, and Darius was in there trying to get dog food, had no money. Had no money.
But he was on a mission.
Maybe 10. Maybe 10. Yeah, so.
That's amazing.
Yeah. There's tons of stories. Darius is always doing something. He's always been a busybody. He's calmed down a lot. He's not on any kind of medication. So we keep him off of medication. So it gets a little hectic, but it's best because a lot of the medications that they put them on are either downers where it keeps them down. The last medicine he was on was Risperdal. And Risperdal there was infomercials on Risperdal causing breast tissue in males. So I took him off of that. So he's on nothing now. And a lot of just dealing with them with hey, you're gonna follow rules. You're gonna have there's rules, and you got to do certain things, and if you don't get this. If you don't, there's a way to deal with that. So I'm a big advocate of not giving him medication.
So he's pretty independent. Otherwise, he can dress himself.
He can do.
And all that.
He can feed himself. We don't let him cook.
Okay.
He can bathe himself, but I tend to like to go in there and make sure I get in the nooks and crannies, so to say, every once a week or whatever. Yeah. But he's good at he's a shower. He takes a shower like 3 times a day.
Oh, okay.
I'd be like, do not get back in that shower.
Does he swim or?
He loves to swim.
No.
He loves to swim.
Physical, like basketball or any ball games?
He doesn't like any sports.
No. Does he watch it on TV?
Nope. He has nothing to do with sports at all.
No?
No.
What about the race car stuff?
No, I took him to a race. He was like, if you don't take me home, it's going to be on and cracking up in here. I made him stay and watch it. It wasn't the big Sunday race. It was the Saturday race, but he was not. No, he did not like it.
Ready to go.
Yeah. He doesn't like flying. I took him on an airplane.
No.
I took all my kids. I'm like, I want all my kids to say they at least flew with their mom one time. And we went to Vegas. And when we landed back in California, LAX, he ran to the car and was like, home, sweet home. He's so dramatic. He did not. He was cool with the plane when he thought it was just going to drive. But when that sucker took off, he was not a happy camper.
No. Never again, huh?
Nope. He likes trains, though. He doesn't mind trains. Yeah. Now, see, that was a while ago, so I don't know how he would be. I said, I'm going to take him somewhere on a plane and see how he acts, but I think it was just a shock, and I didn't warn him. And he's like, what the heck is going on here?
Right.
But, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What's his favorite food?
Chickens and fries.
Man,
that's what chickens and fries.
That's it.
Yeah, that he loves him some chicken and fries. So
what about sweets? Is he into?
He likes
ice cream or
Darius. Shh. He likes He likes cakes.
Uh-huh.
But he doesn't like mushy foods. Now, he'll eat spaghetti, but he doesn't eat anything that's too soggy or wet.
Mashed potatoes?
He's not fond of them. Like, I make him eat. So I start making him eat a lot of things now because he's not on medication. And I'm like, if you don't want to go back on meds, you got to eat vegetables.
Mhm.
So I make him eat cabbage, greens. He
Mhm.
likes broccoli.
Okay.
He's not fond of eggs, but I make him eat it. Like I said, he likes spaghetti, but it can't be too soggy. He doesn't like anything that's too mushy.
Mm.
He doesn't like sauce for his chicken nuggets or nothing like that. He doesn't like ketchup, nothing like that on his food. He doesn't want it touching his food.
Plain.
Yeah, and he eats his food.
Fried chicken, huh?
Fried chicken. He eats like he'll eat, if you get him chicken and nuggets, he'll just wait, okay? He'll eat the nuggets first and then the fries or vice versa, but he won't eat them together. And he doesn't want his food touching each other.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but there could be a lot of kids.
Yeah.
I had friends like that. They get all weirded off their food touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't
What
like
is
it.
that?
I know. Yeah, I know people like that too.
I wonder what they were like, as lovers.
I don't know.
Yeah, don't touch my genitals, please.
Just, you over there, don't let the juices flow. You over there.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So another symptom of autism is lack of language skills.
Hmm.
So when how we found out Darius had autism is that the femula under your tongue
Mm-hmm.
was on the tip of his tongue. So we thought he just wasn't talking because that was on the tip of his tongue. So he had surgery to have that clipped and everything. And he went to school. He went to a language class. And so I happened to be working in a medical office, and the lady brought in her daughter, and they were saying, her daughter's, autistic. And my friend was like, this reminds me of Darius. So I just started crying like, oh my God, my son's autistic. Nobody ever told me. Like, I was at that point, like, I got to go get him tested.
Yeah.
So I
How
went to
old
his
was he at
school.
that time?
He was about 4
Okay.
or 5. So I went to the school, and they goes, oh yeah, he's been tested already. He's in special class. And my mother was livid. They never told us.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They never told us. So, yeah, he's been going to school, a special school ever since. And in the beginning, he would not talk. He did not want to have any conversation. Now you can't shut him up.
Making up for it.
Yes. Yes.
Well, that's an advancement.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's came a long ways. When he was younger, this is another reason why I wanted the 24-hour hotline, because he would literally jump off the walls. Like we took our parents to an anniversary dinner. We rented a limousine and took our parents to dinner. This was like in the 90s. Darius got up. We went to Benihana's.
Mm.
Darius got up, was harassing people, and went up to some lady who was eating, an Asian lady. And I don't know what she said to him, but you just heard pop, slap the shit out of her.
Oh boy.
And then he was just all around the restaurant. Like, we were literally all over, like, here. We're over here trying to get him. And he was just like a dog trying to catch a dog.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Welcome to Honey's Closet. Who do we have on the line, and where are you calling from?
Hey, you know where I'm calling from? Yo, we boycott tonight because we heard about the show. Why?
Don't do it.
Why what?
Why?
Do it.
Why is it cut to an hour now? Why?
None you.
We have to make room for other shows.
What show? Besides Uncle Lee, you're the first #1 show on the radio. Then Uncle Lee is. Then it's Miss Anne Marie. So room for what?
What? Go play your game and be quiet.
We don't want to play no more. We boycotting.
What?
Oh, okay.
You know we playing this. We will boycott. Boycott.
All right, get some big ass signs, all right? Make sure you spell it right. The Power of Voices.
I did. It's spelled POWERV. Oi. Give me my hour back.
Your niece is on. She's like, oh my God.
Oh, what she now she wanna pray? She should pray Sunday in church.
Lana's on. She's like, oh my God. Yeah. So, anyways, Joker can kind of tell you a little bit. So I shout you out about the shirts. Everybody's loving the shirts.
Yeah, man, really nice.
Uncle Lee has his shirt on. We've got 2 more orders today for shirts. They actually paid. So they're loving the shirts. And I did say, hey, this was definitely the Joker idea. Yeah. So we
came up with a good one.
We applaud you for this. It's actually
maybe you ought to give up boxing and make shirts.
Where's my cut? I thought about it.
Are you thinking about it?
Can I get props on that?
Yes, I'm giving props. All the props.
Yep.
All the props. So
it is in dollars and cents. It adds up.
Oh, hey, long as it add up, right?
That's it.
Long as it adds up. So
for every shirt I take 20 cents.
Okay, got you. So we got
many shirts. I need $100.
$12.
Okay, folks. Let's buy these shirts. It's for a good cause. It's going towards increasing the awareness of autism. And let's get it done. Buy some shirts. In fact, I'm going to pay for my shirt.
No, you're not.
Yes,
I have to make you another shirt.
No, that's all right. I'm buying it. I got to
Hey, can I give a shout out to my nephew Josh?
Yes.
My nephew Josh too. He has autism, but he's still a bright young man. I mean, like he's real special to me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Alana wants a shirt. Alana, I'm gonna hit you up later, girlfriend. I'm gonna send you a shirt out there. So yeah, the shirts are really. I mean, I hate to give Joker any credit because he won't never let me live it down. Mm-hmm. But he actually, the idea of him with the shirt and having Darius do the shirts is, I mean, the feedback on it is overwhelming. People are loving the shirts. Each shirt will be signed by Darius. He's actually enjoys doing it. It's really, so shout out to Joker for coming up with the idea. Although I will say I'm gonna have to get my Uncle Lee on him because he hung up on me today because of the shirt. I'm gonna need you, boy. He's just really mean, You know what though? I think this is what I think. I've come up with the there must be something on my head to say just be mean to Honey, like because my dad, like just the hell with Honey. She doesn't deserve anybody to be nice to her because my father.
No.
Ooh, child with loner. Like, I want to just take, my dad he's came home Friday. Yeah. Mind you, he has me out at Kaiser at 11 o'clock at night on Friday, lock my keys and everything in the car. Then you want to yell at me because I'm telling you to walk and exercise. Went off on me on Friday, Saturday, and today.
He don't want to walk.
He just, everything I tell him, he tells the nurse that I'm not going to take him to the doctor. I'm like, why are you telling people like I'm this? Why if people think I'm such a bad person and I do not deserve to be treated nice, please don't, my dad, anybody, just consider me dead. Like,
you better be glad he ain't telling about the extra seasoning you be putting in your food.
I don't put seasoning in his food. I don't put seasoning in my food.
I seen you do it before when you was making his sandwich. You wiped your nose and then you went and got the bread. And I was like, "Don't."
Here you go.
Whatever. Here's the thing though. After today I was bullied too much today. For everybody who treats me like I'm dead, because to me, when a person treats you really, really bad, it's like, to me, I'm like, if I died today, that means you wouldn't even care about me. You would just walk over me and keep going.
They'll put on the front.
No, don't front in my funeral. I don't want no. It's gonna be a guest list at my funeral.
Oh, she was so nice.
Oh yeah, now I'm nice. Treat me nice now, or stop.
I agree.
And my dad, I told him, I'm not gonna let you treat me like this no more. I'm tired of it. I'm finna be a bitch. The only way.
Well, sometimes to get respect, you gotta draw a line in the sand.
Yeah, man, I'm done. I'm done to being treated
bad. Now you gonna start? I thought you been acting like that.
Well, I'm tired. Joker be mean to me. I'm tired. I'm finna be like the big old super bitch. Like, y'all gonna learn how to treat me.
Joker ain't mean to you. Cool, Joker Joker ain't taking, Papa don't take no mess.
Whatever. So, for all you guys just tuning in, yes, Honey's Closet is from 8 to 9 now, but we will be having Honey's Closet After Hours starting next week, where we'll be streaming from YouTube with a little bit more in depth of what's going on inside the closet. We can talk a little bit, and we may even be live from different venues, doing different things. So
Cool.
we're going to be doing a lot of things with Honey's Closet. So just because we're down to an hour does not mean we're not going to give you the same enthusiasm, the same fun, the same love, the same, what is this? Madness.
We might have to cut that down a little bit. That madness coming from the East Coast.
Tell her what it is. She all messing up the name, talking about some magic. Ain't no magic.
Madness. Say that 3 times real quick after having a margarita and see how it, right?
That's right.
But yeah, so a lot of change, some changes, but nothing is going to change about the closet. We're still going to be here. We're still going to give you 100%. It's still going to go down. We're still going to have the craziness going on. And then we'll have the after hours every week after the show. So that's going to be kind of, I get to,
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
I get to sit back in the other part of the studio and
Yeah, back there in the TV room.
yeah, in the
The
TV
big
room,
room.
the big room, and get really crazy and zany. So, again, shout out to everybody. Let's go on to some more symptoms. So we're talking about autism for all you guys who's tuning in. You're listening to Honey's Closet live on the Power of Voices. We're live on Facebook. Today is Autism Awareness Day inside the closet. My co-host was my son Darius, but he has since left me because he does not want to be bothered with. This is not impressive. He's not
TV.
impressive. He's over there watching TV. So at least he opened up. I didn't think he was going to do that. He sat here longer than I thought he would. So
He did a
another
good job.
symptom
I
is
love these
social
shirts.
awkwardness. Yeah, I think he feels like, look, I made y'all shirts. I got y'all looking cute. Leave me alone, okay?
Right, I'm out.
I had my nuggets. Okay, so I went to Burger King today and made them mad because I went there and said, can I have 2 orders of McNuggets? They said, we don't sell McNuggets.
Oh yeah.
I said, oh shit, I'm at
Wrong
Burger King.
place.
I'm sorry.
Wrong joint.
Just take
I'm
off
sorry.
the Mac and give me the nugs,
Nugs,
please.
Yeah, give me some of them nugs over
Right.
there.
Another
I done gave
symptom.
you special sauce with them nuggets too.
You know what? I don't know about him. This is your nephew. This is your nephew.
I'm gonna have to give him to another family. Get you a new uncle.
Social awkwardness is another symptom of autism.
I'm
For-
pressing the
Like Darius, he does not like being around a lot of people. Like we go to church.
Okay.
And my church used to have a 11:30 service where it was like maybe 20, 25 people there. And it was perfect for us because we were able to sit and be comfortable, nobody sitting next to us, because if it's too many people, too much of a crowd, he gets uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So being around a lot of people, like here, this is new for him. Like if I kept bringing him, eventually he would be like, okay, this has become
It's okay.
a routine. But
Right.
right now, this is out of his routine. And so it's like, it's people I don't know. It's people walking in. I got to go to my cubby hole over here, the TV, where I can just give my attention to this.
Right.
And that's how he is. Even when we have
Comfort
company at the
zone.
house, like there's certain people he will go around and be around. He feels comfortable. And certain, he'll be like, oh no, I'm going in the room. I don't even want to see these people.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's another symptom of autism. So watch that. Again, please don't take one of these symptoms and panic. It's usually a combination of things. It's not just one symptom. So don't just think that my child doesn't like to be around anybody. Oh my God, he's autistic. No. It's usually a combination of things. So yeah, I don't want people to panic. We're just giving you some of the symptoms of autism. And my computer wants to be slow now. Why is it doing this?
Because you want it to go
One of the
fast.
symptoms ain't that you his mother.
What happened?
How you know one of the symptoms is not that you his mother?
You know what?
Nah, who is he? Is he related to who's that?
You see what I'm talking about? Do you see what I go through? Do you see what I go through?
Joker.
Yes, Don't take her side, Do not take her side. I'm feeling real
No,
mannish
I'm not
tonight.
taking side, but you owe me 8 hours in the gym tomorrow.
No, because he losing.
Non-stop. No breaks.
He's on the other side of the fence right now. Negative.
Okay, let me give another quote. Autism is not a tragedy. Ignorance is the tragedy. Now, I remember when Darius was growing up, a lot we always lived in out in the IE, and there's a city where we live in where the police department was not away, like they weren't trained on how to deal with children with autism. My cousin now is a lieutenant, but he was a police officer back in this day, and he would come and visit us like in our apartment complex, and we had an incident in there one time where the police had to come out. And Darius had this thing for police officers and fire trucks and whatever. And he kind of walked up on the police officer, and there was a lady cop, and she just kind of freaked out. And so my cousin happened to be pulling up too. And he said, hey, you know what? He's autistic, and you guys, we need to train you guys on this because he's used to it. And so it did become, I don't know if they did an actual training. I can't say, but it was definitely noticeable that she did not know how to deal. And it's like back then autism was still, it was still coming out. People were, it was still coming out. So they weren't really trained on how to deal with autism or recognize it or whatever. Right. And so, cause Darius would walk up to my cousin and try to grab his gun, not take it out, just he just want to touch it. Right. And so he did say, you got to make sure he doesn't do that. But at the same time, you know, nowadays, if autism was just now coming out, it'd be a big thing because people are not going to take the time to,
that's right,
figure out what's going on.
Yep,
so
they'll put them in a bucket with other people with other type of disorders, and just put everybody in the same bucket. Well, it's different. You have to approach it differently.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Can I talk to Darius?
Huh?
Can I talk to Darius, please?
Yeah, Darius, come here. Come here right quick. Yes, definitely. So, shout out to my cousin Q9 that's coming on. Just came on. He's just texted me and said, amazing show. Thank you, Q9. Thank you very much. Joker wants to talk to you. Sit down. There he goes.
What's up, D? Everything all right, yo?
Yeah.
You having fun?
Yeah.
All right, put a thumbs up if you like Joker.
Yeah.
Am I number one?
You didn't get no thumbs up.
But he said, yeah, Unc. Am I number one? Am I number one, D?
Yeah.
All right, check it out. When I get back out there, right, me and you going to sit down. We're going to play some Madden Madness. And then we're going to play Sonic the Hedgehog game. Then we're going to play whatever game else you want to play after that. All right, and then guess what else we're going to do?
What?
We're going to have a drink. And we're going to throw paper in the air and tell everybody it's a parade because Joker and Darius is back together again. The number one team.
Okay, so let me show you on my I shouldn't show this because I don't want him to, but can you see my screensaver?
Oh.
Who, me?
That's the Joker in there.
That's the Joker and Darius.
Yep.
Oh, let me see it. Let me see the screen. Yeah, everybody got peeped that. That's the coolest screensaver ever.
Well, half of it is.
Yeah, so.
Screensaver, look at the screensaver, man. Look at the screensaver. Look at the screensaver. Me and the D-Man. That's the D-Man, yes.
Yeah, so definitely I have that picture as one of when they first met. We went to Dave and Buster's. It was actually Darius's birthday last year.
Oh, cool.
When he came out for the 5th, Cinco de Mayo. He got here on Darius's birthday, and we went to Dave and Buster's, and him, Joker, and DJ were gone. They had a good time. I will say, Joker just took them off, and I sat there and just drank my little drink and hung out. I didn't have to worry about going to see where Darius was at, and because he was playing one game and he played the games. They had a good time, all three of them.
You like video games, huh?
Yes.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. What's your favorite?
What's your favorite game to play? Wake up. Say it in the microphone.
Sonic Heroes.
Sonic Heroes.
Yeah.
He loves Sonic. You don't know Sonic? It's a little. Oh yeah, me either. He has PlayStation 3. He has PlayStation 2. He has Wii. He has Xbox 360. Now he's saying, I don't need PlayStation 4. I need a new computer. I say he needs a job. You gonna go to work?
Yeah.
You gonna go to work?
Yeah.
Where you gonna work at? You wanna work here with Uncle Lee?
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
Oh, you bet.
See, he's looking at these computers like, What's that cartoon that rubs his hands together?
That's exactly so cool.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
You want a shot?
You take them apart and put them back together?
he can get out small viruses, but anything a little bit, and rarely do you get a small virus. So, but he's very good at putting viruses on the computer. That's why I need to get him an Apple computer.
That's what you're talking about.
Do they? So he wants to go bowling for his birthday. So I'm thinking about planning a bowl. I'm going to let you know. Maybe you can come out and bowl with us. It will not be on his birthday. His birthday's on Cinco de Mayo. It's too busy that day.
Right. Yeah, my granddaughter's birthday, the one in Las Vegas, is on the 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got another one. She lives in Texas. Hers is on the 12th.
Mm-hmm.
And my birthday is on the 28th.
Oh, okay.
May babies.
May babies.
Yeah.
Them Taurus babies. You're not a Taurus, though. You're a Gemini, like my son, John. Oh, Lord. Taurus, Geminis. Yeah, there's.
You rule the world.
I don't know about that. If it wasn't for Aries, all the other signs would be great. No, we run the world. We are the queens of this. Yes. Okay, so listen, guys, we're getting down to that hour. Again, tune in to Honey's Closet Okay, turn him down, Anthony, please. Tune in to Honey's Closet every Tuesday, 8 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Starting next week, we will be doing a Honey's Closet after hours, where I'll just be doing some more creative things. We'll definitely turn up, and it'll be we'll fill you in more throughout the week of how it's going to be. So some changes inside the closet, but it's all good. We're heading to bigger and better things. So thank you guys for always sticking with me and staying with me. We're not done yet, but just letting you know, hey, the more honey in your life, the sweeter it's going to be. Trust me. It's a lot of things coming, a lot of big things coming. So I know you went to Coachella this week.
Yeah, I did. I was there Saturday and Sunday.
How was it? And so you stayed this time.
Yeah.
So I heard you see naked people.
Oh, my God. They have no shame in their game.
No.
Walking down the streets with G-strings and boobies hanging out.
So that's where Joker should have been.
Yeah, well, no, he don't need to be out there.
Sure the hell shoulda.
Yeah.
No. You would have been in trouble, buddy. Because you don't have that discipline that I have.
Yeah.
But they were just hanging out, man.
Well, that sounds like a really wild event.
Yeah, I say I'd never been
Mick
before.
said, what is that, Uncle Lee? Mick want to come
Coachella?
with me.
Huh?
Mick said, what is that? Mick want to come with me. He said, what is that?
It's a weekend concert series. It's 2 weekends in a row out past Palm Springs in a little town called Indio. And it's called Coachella. It is a little town called Coachella. It's right next door.
Yeah.
But the actual venue is actually in Indio.
Yeah.
But it was 103 degrees.
Dang.
Yeah, man, it was too hot for me. My air conditioner was running.
I bet.
And I didn't want to get out of the car at all.
Too hot.
Too hot.
It's too hot.
Yeah, but the people, I guess they enjoyed it. You know.
Well, they're used to it.
Yeah. Yep. Some of the people had never been there before that I took them. And they all said they enjoyed it. You know,
Yeah.
Beyonce was outstanding.
I heard Eminem was there.
Yeah, he was a headliner on Sunday.
Okay.
She was Saturday, and the weekend was
Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it was good. I didn't see any of it, but
Somebody's calling you.
what up? Yo.
103, 4, 5 degrees, I'll take my clothes easy. That ain't nothing to talk about. That's regular.
Yeah, well, they were definitely not much in the way of clothing. The Daisy Dukes were out. The swimsuits, one-piece, two-piece,
regular new
bikinis, G-strings.
If you told me 100 degrees, I would have came on the plane naked.
Yeah, well, they were out there too. The guys were out there with no shirts on and short shorts, and everybody was having fun.
Well, good.
Yo, I thought I had no short.
Okay, real quick before we end, two things. I want to give a huge shout out to James Shaw Jr. He is the young man who single-handedly saved lives at the Waffle House in Tennessee.
Yeah.
They have started a golf. There's a journalist by the name of Yashar Ali who started a GoFundMe for James. He's already raised $50,000, and the money is just for him to. I guess James has a daughter or something to either send her to college, do vacation, either or both, whatever. And so many stars are donating to this GoFundMe.
Yeah. He's a very mild-mannered, humble. He said he didn't consider himself a hero. He thinks that anybody would have done what he did. Maybe some.
So I wouldn't. I'd have been like,
all up
deuces.
under the table.
I'd have been out. I'm saving me. I probably left my children. Deuces. I'm out of here.
Yeah, it's got to be terrifying to go through something like that.
But you never know what you might do given the situation.
Yeah,
so
you're right.
You never know what you might do. So look, I have a really quick Honey's news, okay, that was sent to me. So it says, my name is Beth. I am 34. I have been dating a woman for 8 months now. I have wined and dined her, showered her with gifts. I never asked her for anything. My birthday was last week, and I didn't expect much. Maybe for her to cook me dinner. She didn't do anything. She goes, I am completely, absolutely upset. I'm heartbroken. Not even as much as a birthday card. I have not spoken to her since. Am I wrong? Sincerely, worst birthday ever.
Kick that woman to the curb.
And you know what? This is so funny because I had a conversation about this with you about birthdays and stuff like this. So this is like a true letter that came to me.
Interesting. I obviously, the person that you've been dating is not a nice person. She's selfish. As long as you're giving, she's receiving. But obviously, she does not have the same type of attachment or emotional feelings. But more importantly, respect.
Right.
So.
Right. So. Oh,
bye,
well.
Felicia.
Bye, Bonquisha. See you.
Absolutely.
But, I mean, I guess, I'm like, maybe a birthday card. You can go get a dollar card at the Dollar Tree now and give somebody a card. And you could have wrote a nice little poem like, roses are red, violets are blue, happy birthday.
Boo, boo.
Boo, boo, or something, whatever. But I guess that's, hey, Jersey Sweetie just popped on. Jersey Sweetie, we are only on an hour now, so you came on. We're going off. It is 8:58. This is going to be a big adjustment for Honey's Closet, squeezing everything into an hour.
But you know what? You got it all in.
We got it in. Well, we still have some because we didn't even do the Uncle Lee's Uber stories, but we saved that.
Kind of did.
Kind of, but we'll next week we'll pick back up. Today was about autism and Darius.
Yeah.
We were just trying to bring light to autism. Please get your shirts. Hit me up. The shirts are $12. All proceeds go to Unite to Live with Autism, as well as anything you purchase from Joker Management and honeyscloset.com. Thank you, Darius. Give me a high five. I love you for joining us. Until next week, tune in. We're going to have Honey's Closet after.
Bye-bye.
Honey. Oh, what's the trending topic? Who got the ears to the gossip? Which radio station is the hottest? And if it's sweet like honey, then I got it. If you don't tune in, then you're wrong. Honey Closet know what's really going on.